Rascal Does Not Dream of Bunny Girl Senpai is a fantastic anime and honestly one of the greatest high school anime I've ever watched. When I say high school anime, I mean a story that takes place in a regular high school and focuses on students living somewhat normal lives. I'm not saying slice of life, because it could be argued that being mundane is a necessity to fall under that category. Most high school romances wouldn't make that cut. Back to Bunny Girl. The title would make you think it's ecchi, but it's not. If you like monogatari, you have to check this out. Both have a main character who helps out a different girl with a supernatural problem each arc. The supernatural problem usually has a connection to a flaw within the victim that needs to be overcome to solve the problem. This formula synthesizes character development with the interesting mechanics of the setting, which already makes these stories stand out. It's such an efficient way to ensure that each arc has something of substance. The way each of the problems are explored and solved makes the plot always interesting and well paced. The character arcs in Bunny Girl really allow you to step into the psyche of the characters. I definitely prefer adolescent syndrome. This is what the supernatural phenomena in the show are called. Every single one of them is a magical and physical manifestation of a desire the character had at the time. For example, in the first arc, Mai was a child star and didn't want to be seen, so her presence slowly started to fade until no one could sense her. Each syndrome is also paired with a scientific concept to give us a visualization of the syndrome. For the first one, it was Schrodinger's cat. Can't forget the music. Opening check. Ending check. OST check. The OST is definitely up there out of my favorite anime soundtracks. The dialogue in this anime is so good. Monogatari has this in common, and that's the witty dialogue and crazy good chemistry. Bunny Girl doesn't get as off topic as Monogatari. The verbal fencing is so entertaining and a unique way of developing the characters and making them flirt. The kinds of jokes they make show the differences in personality and desire, and the subtle teases show attraction from both of the main characters, with more subtlety on Mai's side. I could listen to these characters talk for a whole episode, and it actually makes me want to read the light novel just to get more conversations. The exposition is also brilliant. I have a video on it, but the trick they use is making the audience ask a question before actually giving the answer. That way, the audience actually cares about the exposition. There are some really emotional moments helped by the OST. The last arc in the first season, and even some moments in the canon movie, were great. The romance between the two leads is believable and satisfying. The feelings of both sides were set up well through the dialogue, as I mentioned before, and their chemistry is immaculate. There's very little nonsensical melodrama. In fact, the show actually made fun of situations like that in the second arc. In conclusion, Bunny Girl Senpai is a fantastic, instant classic, bombastic anime that's easily one of the top contenders for high school anime. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, and help me revolutionize the manga industry by buying my manga and spreading the word. All important links will be in the description.